So good evening, good evening, good evening. Lateness is greatness. And we are finally here. Big up to everybody who was waiting backstage. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Are Arsenal going to go into the transfer market? All the stories are suggesting we're close to this player, close to that player. We're close. How close? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But the PR machine that is Arsenal is in full flow. All of the puppets that Arsenal have on strings, at the Athletic especially, are putting out all of the good vibes, good stories. We're close to Tielemans, close to Felix, close to getting Mudryk. Oh, my days. How far away are we from getting any of these players? We don't know, but we can only go off of what's out there. So we're going to go through some of these quotes from various players and sources. Sources? What kind of source is it? Is it HP? Is it Heinz? Who knows? Every year, this time of year, December, and all the way through January, Arsenal are going to get this player. Arsenal linked to this player. Arsenal close to this player. Arsenal try to get bargain deal. Arsenal, and then we end up signing no one. Right? It's actually hilarious, which is why I'm here to dissect all of this garbage. It's actually the same in any journalism. I don't even call them journalists anymore. They're just compulsive liars. That's all they are. They're just compulsive liars. Ornstein. Who's the other one that works at the Athletic? What's her name? Amy something. Another one, compulsive liar. It must be so easy being a journalist in 2022 because you can literally just make up any old crap, and people will swallow it. They'll have it. They'll take it. Cheers. But yeah, man, every year, bogus energy, bro. That's what it is. That's why I'm here to dissect it. Yeah, because if you go down the route of believing every story, you're going to end up extremely disappointed, aren't you? If you don't have any expectations at all, you can't ever be disappointed. It's as simple as that. I'm doing very well for everyone asking me. I'm very good, man. We're on a couple of little afternoon Hollandesses. It's freezing cold outside. Well, it's not freezing, but it's about 19 degrees. It is extremely wet and windy still. It's not a nice day here. It's not been a nice week or so here. So yeah, man, it's mad. Big up Demetrius, man. I'm all good, people. I'm all good. I will have a video out tomorrow morning as well, 8 a.m. UK time, going through the contract negotiations of Saka, Saliba, and Martinelli. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I was going to be doing a show with Goonie today, but he's under the weather. He's not very well. He's not feeling too well. So here I am on my own, people. Tomorrow, I may be back with Terence. I might be back with him. He's obviously gallivanting all around Qatar, smashing it, getting into every gig he can get himself into. So fair play to him. But yeah, man, I spoke to him earlier. And if we've got some time tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow. I will be on with Rants tomorrow on his Twitch channel. And obviously I'm on here with Henry Wright tomorrow as well. So plenty more to go, people. Make sure if you have just joined, you smash the like button up. And the pinned comment is the second channel. Make sure you go and subscribe to that. Big up to everyone who has, by the way. Nearly 250 people in 2 days have subbed to that channel. So yeah, man, we're like literally that close to 6.5K on that channel. And from January, I will be uploading on it. So keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be a reaction channel. So I'm going to be reacting to everything and anything that is out there. But where should we start? Do we start with Mudders? Do we start with João Felix? Well, nah, we'll start with Tielemans. Let's start with Tielemans. Oh, dear, oh, dear. There is direct quotes from Tielemans. Direct quotes from Tielemans, who is eager to leave. He's desperate to get out of Leicester, the sinking ship that is Leicester City. But the problem with this deal, apparently, according to the puppets in the media, is they're trying to play hardball. They want as much money as they can for him, which I find hilarious, by the way. Because he has only got 6 months left on his contract, and it's a player that we've wanted for ages, apparently. Never really done it, but apparently, breaking news, Barcelona are interested. Always sounds better when they put Barca in there, doesn't it? Oh my God, Arsenal are fighting against Barcelona. If we land him, oh my God, we beat Barcelona to his signing. They make it so dramatic. It's not really dramatic at all. Pay the money, you get the player. It's not that difficult, really, is it? It's really not that difficult. But Tielemans was asked about his future after he absolutely bottled it at the Qatar World Cup. And he said this. Hasn't really said a lot. He said a lot without saying anything. He said, I'm not going to talk much about my contract situation at the moment. My family is very happy in Leicester, and that's important. I didn't leave in the summer because I always said that the project had to be the right one. Oh, projects and processes, buzzwords. Oh, dear, oh, dear. He then added, just because things are getting worse now at Leicester does not mean I should regret staying. Whether you're in the last year of your contract or not, it's not the case that I can speak to the club every day about an extension. That's work for my agent. So basically, he's not really told us anything, has he? And this is what this transfer window is about. Not just this one, but every transfer window. You get little sound bites from players, and they're smart. These players, they know how to word things. To give you, oh my God, he hinted at Arsenal move, or he's hinting at new contract. No, he's not hinting. You're just making it sound like he's hinting. He hasn't said anything there. What he's done is cover all bases. Yeah, I'm happy in Leicester. Well, he ain't going to say he ain't, is he? Because then he upsets Leicester, and he upsets all of the fans at Leicester. And then he'll probably never play for the club again, and he'll leave for free. Or they'll be forced to take just a nominal fee for him, just a cheap token gesture from another club. And he knows that. He's not dumb. You know, he's an experienced player, and he's been in the Premier League a long time now. He's not going to come out and say, yeah, I want to leave Leicester, is he? He's not going to say that. So you then have to read between the lines. He's told us absolutely nothing. Do I think he wants to leave? Yes, I do. Why would he want to stay at Leicester? With all due respect, they ain't ever going to win anything. They've had their Premier League. Well done to him. They won the FA Cup with him, but they ain't going to win anything anytime soon. Let's be real. Right? He's won an FA Cup. He scored the winner in the final. Big up to him. But let's be honest. If you was to put any money on the League Cup winner, the FA Cup winner, or the Premier League winner, nobody's putting money on Leicester. And this ain't the Leicester that done it in 2016. This is a different Leicester. This is a Leicester that is falling apart. Let's be real with it. So I do think he wants to leave. But do I think we're going to get him? I don't know. Apparently, we've got terms agreed, whatever that means. But we haven't got terms agreed with the football club that he plays for. And I don't know how much they signed him for. How much did they sign him for? Maybe the chat will know. I don't know how much they signed him for, but they ain't going to get the money back for him, are they? Let's be honest. He's got 6 months left to go. And if they're going to sell him for a fee, it's got to be now. It's got to be January, because otherwise he's walking out the door for absolutely nothing. I do think we're interested in him, but I don't think we want to pay more than 20 million when he's got that long left on his contract. If he had like 18 months or something, then cool, you could say 30 mil, 35 potentially. But yeah, man, it's not going to happen unless it's around 20 million quid, because nobody's going to pay that. Let's be real. Not a single team in the world will pay more than 20, 25 million for Tielemans with 6 months left on his deal. There you go. It was 40 mil. Big up to UK Swift. 40 mil. Then well, they're going to get about half back, isn't they? If I was Leicester, I'd just bin him. You know, real talk. He don't want to be there. We've seen his performances this season have been shocking. He was shocking in the World Cup when he did play. And yeah, man, I would take him. I would take him, but I'm not so excited about him as I was when we were first linked to him. And maybe that's because he's just down tools. Like, just down tools. So it's quite obvious that if he don't get his own way, he spits his dummy out. Do we need a player like that at the football club? I'm not so sure. I don't really know, if I'm honest. Yeah, 15 mil. Come on, 15, 20 mil. It might be worth it, innit? Because he is a good player, but his attitude clearly stinks, which is why his performances stink this season, because he just ain't feeling it. He wanted his move. We obviously didn't meet the valuation in the summer, and that's the end of that. Would you take Cody Gakpo? Massively overrated, mate. Massively overrated by hipsters. It's quite funny, actually, because all of the hipster teams in the World Cup got eliminated real quick, didn't they? Stop listening to hipsters. Stop listening to them. They don't know anything. Oh, yes, Serbia are dark horses. Oh, my God, Switzerland are dark horses. Oh, my God, Belgium and Portugal. My team's in the final, by the way. My team's in the final. My boy's top goal scorer in it as well. Joint top goal scorer. So, yeah, what do I know? I'm just a numpty YouTuber. It's mad. Do you still want him? Bro, I'd take him I'd take it. Listen, it ain't my money, so I couldn't care less what Arsenal spend on him. But his attitude does stink, innit? His attitude stinks, bro. Look at his performances. I watch pretty much every single Premier League game, even if they're all kicking off at the same time. Throughout the week, I just go back and watch them, unless it was a 0-0, and I don't bother. Yeah, but I'll just have them on. Yeah, Uruguay. There's another one. Come on, all the hipsters teams got kicked out quick, bro. And everyone was laughing about Argentina because they lost to Saudi Arabia. Now they're in the final. Yeah, with the pensioner Leo Messi still being the best player in the tournament. Unbelievable. Big up to Ian, man. What's the weather saying where you are, bro? It's freezing cold. It is proper cold. It's been pretty cold here, man. Thunder and lightning last night. Crazy, man. Crazy. The whole sky was lit up with every lightning bolt. Mad. But let's continue. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I want Tielemans. I don't know. He's a good player. Would he elevate us like towards championship status? I don't know. I suppose if Xhaka got injured, he's maybe an adequate replacement, isn't he? I don't know. But we shall see. We shall actually see. Let's move on to João Felix. Another one. João Felix has openly come out and said that he don't want to be at the club. The CEO has confirmed that. Let's read what the CEO's had to say. He is the biggest transfer that the club has made. I think he can play at the highest level in the world. But for the reasons that are not worth saying now, the relationship between the manager and him is not good. Neither is his motivation. Well, that don't bode well, does it? The reasonable thing is to think that he will leave. Although I would love him to stay here, he doesn't want to remain at the club, though. Felix joined Atletico from Benfica for 126 million euros in 2019, becoming the club's record signing. Despite this, he has genuinely struggled to find form at the club, having scored just 24 league goals in 94 appearances. They have set an asking price of 100 million euros amid interest from a number of top European clubs. Me personally, I would love this guy at Arsenal. I think he's absolutely class. But do I think it's going to happen? No. I think he's going to end up at PSG. There's talks of PSG. There's talks of Arsenal. What would you do? If you're him, what would you do? Where would you want to go? Would you want to go and play at Arsenal? Or would you want to go and play at PSG with Neymar, Messi and Mbappe? Hard choice, innit? You know they're both going to pay dough. PSG will probably pay more dough. But yeah, man, it's a bit of a weird one. Listen, I think there is a possibility that we could get him, but it's not going to be a fee. It'll be a loan, with an optional obligation to buy him. But then you've got to ask yourself the question, when Jesus comes back, where does he play? Do we then drop Odegaard out the team, who's currently our top goal scorer? Yeah, where do we play him? Like, as much as I'd like him at the football club, and I think we should go and get him, I don't think we're going to get him because it will hamper Odegaard's future at the club. Hamper Jesus. Although Jesus can play on the right or the left, can't he? So, I don't know. 80 million? Exactly, bro. 80 million, it's a no-go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 80 million. It's a lot of money for a player that's not really done anything at Atleti. And you can say, oh, yeah, with a Simeone ball. The people that are sitting there like cussing off Simeone ball were sitting there thanking Morocco last night for putting up great performances defensively. Well, you can't have it both ways. You either like that kind of football or you don't. And at the end of the day, we don't play that football. He would fit into our team perfectly. But what would Jesus do when he comes back? Because Jesus ain't come to sit on the bench. He did that at Man City. Yeah, João Felix don't want to sit on the bench. So now you've got to try and find a system where you play them both. Can we do that? I don't know. But then if you do play them both, where do we play these other players? Where does Odegaard go? Where does Martinelli go? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'd love him at Arsenal. I think he's a top player. Yeah, but he doesn't start at PSG either. No, he doesn't. But having said that, Messi ain't going to be around much longer, mate. Messi ain't going to be around much longer. I don't even think he's going to be there after this season. So potentially he could go there. Mbappe might not even be there much longer either, to be fair. But there's not many clubs that could afford this player. Like Man City could afford him. Newcastle can afford him. So I don't know. We can afford him. Chelsea, Man United. Other than that, there's not many other clubs on the planet that could afford him. So his options are limited, aren't they? Now, when you've got limited options and you already don't want to be at the club you're at, you're kind of snookered, because now it's a case of, well, now out of them limited options, 4, 5, 6 clubs that could pay for me, how many actually want him? So now you may be down to 2 or 3 options. Now you're fucked, because you've got Letty with a manager you don't like, a system you don't like, style of play you don't like, still earning a fortune, but not putting in the performances, being with the shackles on, being held back a little bit. And now you've only got 2 clubs in for you. Like, what do you do? Like, it's a bit of a tough one, isn't it? I don't know. I think Felix will still be there come the end of the window, but I think in the summer, I think he will be leaving. I think he'll go PSG personally, but I think we should just go in for him. Just go and get him. Offer him a loan fee, 15 mil or something, 10, 15 mil, with an obligation or option to buy him in the summer. Because not only that, if you do that, it'll go through as a summer transfer, which then goes on to the following year's accounts. It doesn't go on necessarily to this year. So maybe we could do that, because it won't hinder our financial fair play this season, will it? You know, we do the 15 million fee for the loan, or 20 mil, whatever it may be, and then the actual bulk of the money will then go on to the following financial year. So yeah, maybe we should do that. I don't know, but he's clearly not happy, and I'd take him in a heartbeat. Simeone has won 2 La Ligas, 2 Europas. Well, then, guess it ain't too bad, bro. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, people that sit there and cuss off Simeone ball, saying it's boring, it's crap, bro. They were all willing fucking Morocco last night to beat France. The same Morocco that have done exactly what Atleti do every week. Like, come on. Oh, thanks, Morocco. Same people all virtue signaling at the start of the tournament, by the way. Yeah, last time I checked, mate, Morocco has a lot of the same laws and beliefs. Oh, thank you, Morocco. Thank you. Yeah, good one. Absolutely Muppets, a lot of them. They're Muppets. Goonie's ill, for everyone asking. He's ill, bro. He's ill. He's got an illness, so he's not been about, mate. Anyway, what's the possibility that they are coming? At the moment, 0 on Felix. Tielemans, apparently we've agreed a fee. Agreed personal terms. But that's been done for ages, personal terms. That was agreed in the summer. Yeah, now you just got to try and get the fee with Leicester, who we know notoriously are hard work and rip people off. So, and Arsenal ain't going to be ripped off for Tielemans, especially when we can get him in the summer for nothing. So I don't really know, man. But the thing is, like, we're linked to so many players. Dusan Vlahovic, the fucking hipster's choice. He's back again. Yeah, good one. We ain't getting him either. It's mad. Big up Justice, man. Morocco are similar to Brighton. They just know how to defend. Exactly, bro. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, bro. Defending, the art of defending has gone out of the game and has done for a long time. So when a team actually defends, it's called park the bus these days. Well, not really. It's called good defending. Mbappe is going to leave Messi crying, bro. The only thing Mbappe is going to be doing is crying himself, bro. That guy is trash. I've been telling everyone for time. Yeah, he is just the typical FIFA generation's funky fucking player. Kick the ball and run. 97 pace. Bosh. Run as fast as you can. He's shit. That's all he's got. Take his pace away. He's got nothing, mate. Look how many times last night he dropped the shoulder, kicked it down the wing. Like, that's all he does. Got nothing about him, man. He's got nothing about him. Absolutely nothing about him. He's a dog shit footballer. The best player on the planet, still to this day, is Leo Messi. Yeah, come ping the likes up, people. Ping the likes up. Subscribe to the second channel, which is pinned comment as well. I'll be back on there in January. Yes, let's move on to the Ukrainian Neymar. Who makes this crap up, by the way? Let's move on to him. The Ukrainian Neymar. The Athletic are really pushing this one. They're really going down the route of, this is Arsenal's #1 choice. This is Arsenal's big signing. This is the guy that they've been monitoring. They didn't want to pay 45 million. They did not want to pay 45 million in the summer, according to Fabrizio Romano. So what makes anyone think we're going to pay 65, 70, 80 mil now? Like, if we didn't want to pay 45 in the summer, why are we going to pay 70 mil now? It makes no sense. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, like, we didn't want him 4 months ago for 45, but 4 months later, yeah, we'll give you 70s, mate. Have the 70s. Have it. We don't need it. It's mad. It is actually mad. It is actually insane, bro. But Big up Strasbourg, Steve. Mudryk doesn't remind me of Neymar, to be honest. And I've watched a good amount of him. Exactly. It's nothing like Neymar. Big up to Mr. B, man. Messi's name's on the trophy, bro. Hope Morocco get third. Yeah, so do I. So do I, mate. I hope they get third. They've been superb. Yeah, Messi's name is on the trophy. Bro, I've never seen a carry job like Messi. Like, he has literally carried that whole country into the final. Because they ain't that good. Let's be real. France ain't that good either. Yeah, France are not that good. France's defence can be got at. And if Morocco had anyone that could shoot yesterday, they might have scored a couple. Like, they were trying to walk the ball in at 1-0 and 2-0. I'm like, what are you doing? Have a shot. It's mad. But anyway, let's talk about this Ukrainian Neymar. Good one. The Athletic spoke to the CEO of Shakhtar the other day and asked him what the likelihood of him leaving in January would be. The CEO said, to be honest, I do not know. Well done, mate. At the moment, we're quite far away from what we want and what clubs are proposing in terms of the fee. Obviously, that's because you want 100 million and nobody's going to pay it. It's not so far, but it is not what we need. So we're not a million miles away then. We have discussions, one club, another club, they negotiate. We are in a process, which will close in a month. I don't know whether he'll be here or not. It's maybe 50-50 with regards to the winter transfer. I don't want to talk about figures now. We are in discussions. We have interest from some English clubs, and we are in a process. Every day I read about another English club. If you believe the newspapers, it is all of the English clubs. But to be honest, it is true that I have had contact from many clubs. A lot are involved in this process. I have a shot every time he said process. Process is the fucking buzzword of the year. Manchester City, Manchester United, and Newcastle were said to be the other clubs. Well, let's be honest. It wouldn't surprise me if Manchester United get him, because Jadon Sancho ain't going to be there much longer. He will not be there much longer. And do you know what the mad thing is? I actually said he'd flop. I said he'd flop at United. Go get Messi on loan. Love for the live stream. Big up to you, Magni, man. Come on, real one. Messi on loan would be lit. Can you imagine Messi at the carpet, baby? But yes, this guy, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up at United. Or even Newcastle. Newcastle can afford him. And they've got Saint Maximin, who's constantly injured. And this guy is apparently really quick as well. He's got a funky Barnet as well. He'd fit in well at Newcastle, wouldn't he? He's got a funky name as well. Like, he ticks all the boxes for all the hipsters, doesn't he? Like, of any club. He's called Mikhailo Mudryk. He's got a funky haircut and he can run quick. Fuck me, the FIFA gen and knocking one out. The process. Yes, the process. Morocco is a lovely country. Beautiful. My parents go there a lot, mate. I've never been, and it's across the water from me. So yeah, man, listen, this Mudryk deal, right? This is going to be the Houssem Aouar and the Dusan Vlahovic. Arsenal have to have a transfer every January that is getting everybody's pants around their ankles. Oh my God, we're signing him. All the hipsters get real excited. All the little kids, the FIFA gen, start making compilations with Pop Smoke music over it and circling it around, doing threads on Twitter of, oh, his attributes this, he's this. You don't fucking know anything about him. You do not watch that league. How many times have I said this? Does anyone in this chat genuinely watch Ukrainian league football? I guarantee nobody in this chat, unless you're Ukrainian, watches that league. Why would you? The league ain't even back until March. Yeah, then I see the other day a bunch of divs sitting there going, oh my God, Mudryk's in Dubai. He's in Dubai. He's been spotted in Dubai. Oh my days. Oh my God, Arsenal are in Dubai. It's happening. How about he's gone on holiday? How about that? Why would he being in Dubai mean it's being done? Why? Why would he be in? We don't need him there. We need his fucking agent there. And we need the representatives of the football club he plays for there. Not him. Don't matter about him. We can do that all over the phone. Like, come on. What is going on here? It's mad. It's actually mad. The amount of gullible people on social media is insane. Like, genuinely, it's insane. Big up, my bro. I emailed you last night, mate. I don't know if you've seen it, but big up to you, mate. Big up, Steve, man. I watched Shakhtar play in the Champions League and Ukrainian football with my buddy. Bro, I've only watched this kid play twice, and that was both games against Celtic this season. He looked all right. But let's be real. He plays in a crap league, which when people want to sit and mug off the French league, why aren't you mugging off this league then? Because this league's levels below the French league. Right? It's mad. Yeah, come on, big up Driller, man. Drilly, come on. Bro, that's what they do. They have the pop smoke here. I feel invincible. Ugh. Like, fuck off. Like, it's unbelievable. It's mad. It's actually mad. But do I think we're going to sign this guy? Probably will, if I'm being honest. I don't think we're signing him in January because I don't think we're going to do the dough in January. But I don't really get it. If it's that bad of a prospect, who do you suggest the club sign instead? Where did I say it was a bad prospect? I never said that, bro. Truth is, almost every transfer is not guaranteed to be a success. No, that's fair enough. Of course it ain't. Like, we've seen Torres move from Liverpool to Chelsea and absolutely flop. Seen Andy Carroll go from Newcastle to Liverpool in the same deal and absolutely flop. There's no guarantee that anyone's going to hit the ground running, of course. But nobody has a clue who this geezer is. And the way people make out they know everything about this guy is mad. The way this guy has been flirting with Arsenal, he might as well just turn up at the Emirates, odd and wingy style. Like, it's literally like every day there's something new that this kid said or his wife said, or Zinchenko's wife interviewing him, or the Athletic putting out a load of garbage, or the CEO. Yeah, we've seen all of this before, man, with Hussein Mawar. We've seen it with Dusan Vlahovic. Yeah, I am too long in the tooth to sit here and believe all this gullible shit that people are falling for. Like, it's mad. Who do I suggest instead? Wilfried Zaha. It'll cost a fraction of the money, and he's ready now. And he can play out front. Go and sign him. And I don't even rate him that highly. But go and sign him. Go and sign him instead, mate. Lee Gunner is all about hate. Get a straw. What, so I can suck your mum out? You waster. Bro, your name wins a game of Scrabble, though. Real talk. Big up to you, mate. What a clown. Lee's all about hate, but I'll come and hate on him for hating on somebody else. Just smoking that Hassan Dajain Abdi Rahim's pack. Yeah, that's the problem, bro. Zaha's not a pretty boy, is he? Do you know what I'm saying? The fans won't fancy him. He has got a funky barnet and can run fast, though. Has he got any nice tats? Has he got nice drip? What made you think Sancho a flop? Just based on the fact that league's shit. Just based on the fact that league is absolutely dross. Yeah, and I see enough of him in that league to suggest that he hasn't got what it takes to compete in this league. He ain't got the physicality. He ain't got the work rate. He hasn't got the ability. Well, he's got the ability, but he hasn't got the ability in this league to have when you've got time and space on the ball. Of course, he's got ability. And that league, unless you're something pretty damn special, like Erling Haaland, for example, in terms of output, then you're not going to really come here and rip up this league if you're playing in the Bundesliga. Like, let's be honest, there's not many players that have. There really ain't many players that have come from that league and really ripped it up in forward positions. Kai Havertz, Shai Havertz, Werner, done nothing. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I could list another load of players. There's not many in the attacking positions that have come from that league and really done bits. Who's the other one? Leon Bailey. There's another one. What's he fucking done since he's been at Villa? Yeah, that league is absolute dross. It is dross. It's not even in the top 5 in Europe, right? So, yeah, and it's funny because Ten Hag has made him go and train on his ones, yeah, because he hasn't got the capability and the physicality to play in his team, he said. Ten Hag actually said that the other day. He said he ain't got what it takes to play in my team. He ain't got the physicality, he ain't got the determination, he ain't got the work rate, he ain't got nothing. So there we go. Where do you guys make all this crap up from? Lee, you don't rate Mason Mount, but he's won more European trophies than your club. Well, Olivier Giroud's won more World Cups than most people, mate. What's your point? Mustafi's won a World Cup. Where did I say I don't rate Mason Mount? How many times have I sat on here? Not even only the other day I sat on here and said I rate Mason Mount. What are you talking about? Yeah, I swear you lot just make shit up. I said there's a player in there. What are you watching, bro? Where are you getting this crap? Where? That's the wrong information. That's fake news. You are fake news. Yeah, come on, man. Pop, 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 pop. Leipzig still want 100 mil for Guardiola. Bro, after Messi fucking ruined him the other day, he's worth half of that now. He's worth half of that. We need about 4 players. Big up, Jason. Hope you're well, mate. But you said Maddison is better than Mount. So, okay, so how have you put 2 and 2 together, right? Are you really that stupid, bro? Like, honestly. So because I say Maddison is better than Mount, which is factually correct, right? That means I don't rate Mason Mount. Is that what you're saying? Bro, stop making up new conversations in your head, man. You can do it, guys. Smash the likes up, people. Smash the likes up. Have we actually signed Evan and Dika? No, we haven't, bro. We haven't, unless it's happened while I'm on here. Let me have a look. That's another one we're linked to. That's another one we're linked to. Let's have a little look at this guy. 23 years old. Nope, we ain't signed him. 2 days ago, the director... Let me click on this. Let me click on this. Evan Ndika can imagine staying at the Bundesliga outfit Frankfurt despite interest from Premier League giants. Arsenal, Spurs, and Newcastle. Since when have Newcastle and Spurs been giants? Oh dear. That was in Build. An Italian publication, Romanista, claims that Ndika has reached an agreement with Mikel Arteta's league lead in Arsenal, and the Gunners seemingly fighting off competition from Newcastle, Spurs, and Roma. However, some of the comments seem to contradict such claims. 13 million rated Ndika is out of contract in less than 12 months' time, but do not rule out an extension. Frankfurt refusing to accept defeat in their hopes of retaining one of Europe's most promising young centre-backs. We are still in talks with him. This is the sporting director. We are still in talks with him. He can imagine staying in Frankfurt. Okay. Sky Germany recently said that there is no chance of departing in the winter. Either he signs a new deal at the Europa League winners or leaves for free in July. Arsenal like the player, said Ben Jacobs. Well, I like Shakira, mate. Don't mean I'm going to fucking nail her, does it? They've certainly done their legwork and due diligence on their scouting on him. Fucking some of this shit. There's a lot of interest in the player, not just from Premier League, but from across Europe. Well, that don't really tell us anything. I could have said that. The left-footed centre-half is certainly en vogue these days. Arsenal are in the market for a player capable of providing competition for Gabriel Magalhaes at the heart of Arteta's title-chasing backline. Brazilian youngster Robert Renan is another one on the Gunners' radar. Never heard of him. All right, let's continue. The Frankfurt coach, Stepanovic, points out the struggles of Sebastian Haller and Luka Jovic at West Ham and Real Madrid should act as a reminder that the grass is not always greener. Doesn't matter where you go, you have to fight for everything new. A well-functioning team lifts every single player higher. That leads many to believe that, that they are better than they really are. Think carefully about what you're ready to do and when you are ready to switch. Only Eintracht won when selling Haller and Jovic for a combined 100 million. The club sold these players at the right time when there was a lot of money being offered for them. 2 years later, many clubs would not have paid those fees. Wow. The manager's stuck his nose in and fucking killed them all off. Mad. But yes, we haven't signed him. It's just all talk. Just all talk. It's just all talk, mate. Come on, big up Goonie, bro. Hope you're getting better, mate. I hope you're getting better, mate. Get well soon, buddy. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes. Keep smashing the like buttons. What's going on with Felix? Absolutely nothing as of yet. Should we sign? Who should we sign as a striker in January? Well, that's the question, bro. If it was left to me, then I'd go and sign Messi. Just go and buy Messi, mate. Just go and buy him. Just go and buy Messi, mate. Just go and get him. That's who I'd pay for, mate. He's worth every penny. You know what you're going to get with Leo. He's a ledge, bruv. He's a ledge. Right, let's read these super chats out. Everyone bigging up on Mbappe, but it's Griezmann who's the top player. Absolutely awesome team performances. Bro, Griezmann's sick. Griezmann's a very good player, man. And Mbappe, it's just 100 mile an hour. That's it. You know, the amount of times that guy gives the ball away is ridiculous. Yeah, just kick and run. That's all he is. He's a typical FIFA player. That's it. Everybody you play on FIFA, yeah, they just use pace. They have the quickest defenders, the quickest midfielders, the quickest wingers, the quickest strikers. That's all it is. That's why so many people rate this guy. He's fucking awful. He's average. Take his pace away. He's got nothing. And big up to you, Long Edge Yeti. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Despite getting roasted by Messi, Guardiola is a top player. He is a good player, but imagine being roasted by 35-year-old Leo Messi, who's half the size of you. Like, Messi's not supposed to be able to do that anymore. Right? He's too old. He's finished. Picks the ball up on the wing near the halfway line, drills in for pace down the wing, stops, goes, stops, spins, see you later. Top centre-back, hipster centre-back. You're not a scout. I never said I was, mate. I never said I was. It's amazing how many fucking idiots come in this chat every day, isn't it? Hey, do you have to be a scout now to have an opinion? Is that how it works these days? Is that how it works? Maybe you are a scout. Maybe you're one of these little Twitter twat scouts. I don't know. Like, you know every player of every league. Like, you knew about the player before he was conceived. Like, I don't know. Maybe you've been following his whole career since he came out the fucking womb. I don't know, mate. Like, maybe that's how it rolls these days. Maybe that's how it rolls these days. Piers Morgan said CR7 is way ahead of Leo Messi. Piers Morgan should just be Ronaldo's agent, mate. That's what he should do. Ivan Toney or Tammy Abraham would be a smart signing. I don't know about this Tammy Abraham, you know. I don't really know about him. Like, I'm not sure about him, mate. It's something different, that's for sure. But is he all that? Messi does that to any defender. So they're afraid of touching him. That's because he's so talented, bro. That's because he's so talented. Why was Hakimi and Mbappe so lovey-lovey before the game? It's a competition, not a prom. Bro, I see that. They even swapped shirts at the end as well and cuddled and all that. It's like, Jesus Christ, what's going on here? Modern football is tapped. You got my darling Sophie. Let's carry on. Let's do a few more of these comments. Tony's probably going to get banned anyway. That's the problem. He is probably going to get banned. He probably is going to get banned. Mudryk just looks hungry, but 40 million max. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, apparently we didn't want to pay more than 45 million from him in the summer, Fabrizio Romano said. He said that on one of his videos. I think it was today. He said we didn't want to pay more than 45 million for him in the summer. Well, now we're going to go and pay 70. Backwards business, mate. Just go and buy us a half for 25 mil and be done with. Madison is levels above man. Of course he is, bro. Should we I bet we re-signed Giroud on a 6-month deal. Wait, Giroud's evolved, mate. Since he's left Arsenal, he's got better. Are you doing a World Cup final watch-along? Probably not, mate, to be honest. Probably not. When is it? Sunday? Yeah, probably not. I don't know. I might do. I don't know, mate. I haven't decided yet. Probably not, though, if I'm honest, mate. I want to be able to watch the Messi masterclass without distraction. We need Memphis Depay. I don't rate him, mate. He's all right, but there's something about that guy I just don't like. He's so hit and miss, it's mad. Thoughts on Amrabat? Going to Liverpool, bro. He's going to Liverpool. He looks all right, though, doesn't he? He looks all right. How's the Datsun going? The Datsun's in the garage downstairs, underground, bro. It's in the underground car park. The Datsun's nice. All right, big up to everybody in here, man. There's 750, 760 in here. We only got 205 likes. What's going on? All right, do subscribe to the second channel as well, people. I'm going to be doing reaction videos on that channel from January. We're going to react to everything. We can react to Muppets in my chat. We can react to anything. Politics, football, tennis, just any general subject. We can react to it. We can react to other people's videos. It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. Hey, sad news, man. Hope you're well, Ian. Hope you're well, mate. Why aren't we after a striker? Hey, you can come and join us, bro. Come to Arsenal. Eddie's fine for a couple of weeks. It ain't a couple of weeks, though, bro. It ain't a couple of weeks. I don't think we're going to see Jesus for a while. We could react to Andrew Tate. We could. We can react to anything. That's the beauty of that other channel. I can react to absolutely anything. I'm not just pinned into fucking Arsenal or football. Yeah, football's got a ceiling. Yeah, I can react to anything on that other channel. Morley rants will be lit. Yeah, bro, come on, man. I can react to anything. I see something the other day. I was thinking, oh, maybe I should have started the channel now. I could have reacted to that. I would have been lit. It was about, oh, what's that guy? Fucking, what's his name, man? I can't even remember his name. It's gone out of my head. What's the guy, man, who fucking eats that raw meat? What's his fucking name? Just fucking sits there with big chunks of raw meat and it's come out that he's actually on about 10 grams worth of steroids every month. Can't remember his name. It's on the top, tip of my tongue. React to Messi winning the Prem. Messi did win the Premier League, by the way. He did win the Liver King. That's it. The Liver King. Yeah, Liver King. What a fucking weirdo that guy is. But yeah, Messi did win the Premier League, bro, on my Newcastle career mode. Cheers. He won the Champions League back-to-back as well. React to the woke mugs who glued themselves to roads. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. I can react to anything. Ace says he'd rather spend the money on Mudders than Felix. I don't know, man. I think Felix is miles better, but maybe that's because I've seen Felix play more. I don't know. So will you be doing boxing watch-alongs or such on the other channel? No, I won't. I can react to boxing, but I won't be doing watch-alongs on it. It'll just be uploads, mate. Just uploaded videos, just reacting to anything that's trending that I want to talk about, anything that's going on in the world. It can be anything, mate. You guys can give suggestions. I can react to, I don't know, top 10 best beers in the world or something. I don't know, anything. Free Felix. But yeah, man, that's what the other channel is going to be about. As soon as I start uploading in January, I'm not sure what day in January yet, but as soon as I start uploading in January, I'll be uploading every day. There'll be a reaction video every day. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I can't lie. React to the Mudryk compilations with Pop Smoke on the other channel. So I'm saying, bro, these kids are tapped. They ain't got a clue about good football, man. They ain't. João Felix, top 10 goals. How is this Felix guy worth so much money? Because, again, he's the hipster's choice. He was going to be the next Messi, mate. Hipsters overrate these people. You going on Telegram? I'm already on it. That's where I got most of my information about this experimental needle from. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, people. Big up to everybody who's watched this live. Make sure you smash the likes up. How many likes are we on? 218. That's shambolic. We're over 700 people still watching. Come on, man. What are you waiting for? Get it done. Get it done. And how many subs are we on the other channel? Come, man. We're close to 6.5. We're literally touching 6.5K. So yeah, go and get that done as well. And just keep pushing it. There's still loads of vlogs on there you can watch until like and go through if you want until I actually start uploading on there. There's loads of videos on there, like from last year. Did you get the aircon? Yeah, I sorted it, man. Yeah, it's coming out warm now. I sorted it. I think it just needed to be warmed up. And obviously when you first put it on for a couple of hours, it ain't going to warm it up. What's happening with Rance? He was caught up, bro. He was in a meeting. It was caught up. But we're live tomorrow, mate. We're live tomorrow. He didn't have his phone. He didn't have anything in there, mate. So he messaged me, and we're cool, man. He said we could reschedule it, but I'd already done a show, so we'll go again tomorrow. So yeah, man, it's all good. Love for that, bro. The Morocco coach bottled it. Do you know what? I think they just run out of steam, man. It was a game too far for them, innit? Same with Croatia. Is there a difference between men of football, aka someone like me who will watch football anywhere, and hipsters? Yeah, hipsters just rate players and teams based off of what's fashionable at the time. So it's fashionable to rate Morocco at the moment. Is anyone going to be watching Morocco in their next game? Probably. Well, they might do it the weekend. But is anyone going to watch them after that? Probably not. So it's fashionable to jump on the Morocco hype at the moment. Is anyone going to sit down and go, do you know what? I want to watch Morocco friendlies from now on, or I want to watch Morocco qualifying games from now on? Probably not. Same with Serbia. They've got loads of hipsters' favourites in the team, mate. Croatia, hipsters' favourites. Yeah, like it's just a load of bollocks. But anyway, I'm very well. I'm very well. Sad news about your driving test, mate. But anyway, do you think he'll get appointed, the Morocco manager? Bro, he'll probably end up at Watford for 40 days and then get sacked. Anyway, people, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to wrap this up. Next video will be out at 8 a.m. UK time. Let's keep your eyes peeled for that. That's going to be talking about Saka, Martinelli, and Saliba's contracts. I'm going to record that now. And then I'm going to have a nice chilled evening. A very nice chilled evening. So anyway, oh, you redone it and passed it. Big up to you, my guy. Big up. Come on. Well done, man. Yeah, just let everyone know whereabouts in the country you live, mate. So when you're out on the roads, they can all swerve you, yeah? Oh, dear. Big up, Matty, man. Hope you're well. Subscribe to Southern Gooner, people. I love for that, bro. Come on. Make sure you're all subscribing to my second channel as well. Link is pinned in the chat. It's also in the description of the video. More Lee Gunner, it's saved as under there, but it's Lee Reacts. So you can type Lee Reacts in. I'm sure you'll find it. But more Lee Gunner, the link is in the description. But anyway, we are going to wrap this up. I'll be back again, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, upload. And then I'm back on here with Henry Wright in the evening. I'm on with Rants. I may be doing a show with Terry tomorrow if we find a slot that we can do it. If not, I'll be back again next Tuesday. So, yeah, man, we're out of here, people. Adios, amigos. Hipsters out.